Oh boy, I shouldn't have done that. Why'd I do that? Ah. God. Oh, fuck. Why'd I do that? No. Jeez, man. All right, I got it. Oh boy. This is bull. Ah, God. Okay, we got two guys on. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I just closed off everything. I just saved. Well, I can put it together and I don't know. I'll probably compile these together in an editing software. I'm just gonna wait for people to come. This is not fair. House. Alright, we got two guys on there. Guys, drop any question you have. Let me see if the chat's working. Yeah, somebody type something in the chat. Hey, what's up, Mr. Draw Guy? Yeah, so I just started a streaming like 30 minutes ago, but then I closed it off and it stopped it and it like posted it on YouTube. So now I know not to do that. But I'll probably just compile that first one with this one. I had one more question, guys. It's related to judo and like injuries that I had. I want to wait till a couple. There's like 6 to 10 people that were on the last one. I want to wait till they can get back. I'm gonna try to share the link. Yeah, I'm gonna share the link on Instagram real quick. I don't know if I can post stories though on my computer. Oh no, I can do it on my phone. Yeah, hold up, guys. All right, guys, still there? Cool. All right, let's wait a little bit. Mr. Draw Guy, do you have any questions for me, man? I'll definitely answer anything you drop in the chat, brother. Or anybody. This is really fun. I need to live stream more often. I need to make it like a good podcast. Like I know I wanted to use here I'll get to those questions. What I want to say is I have my let me show you my camera that I use. So yeah, this thing's pretty neat, guys. I use this for all my videos. So it's a Canon, and this is I got this used lens that's a 24 to 105 millimeters, and it's really nice. It's used though, and I want to get a new one. So I'm gonna trade it in for a brand new one. But yeah, I can actually use this for my live streams. But since I thought I was gonna in order to do it with a guest, I need to use my phone, unless I use Zoom, which I'm gonna do in the future for this. But my friend couldn't even join. Like it was saying to some other link. It's freaking annoying. I think some guys are starting to join up. I'm gonna be on for a while, guys. This is really fun. Okay, so who asked? Okay, so John Doe, what's up, brother? Yes, hey, bro. I want to bulk, but I don't know where to start. Okay, man. So first thing, don't fall for the common like trend of dirty bulking, which means like eating big to get big. That's not true, man. All you gonna, as I've done that, my brother's done that, a lot of my friends have done that, and well, okay, no, I'm not even gonna say a word. Yeah, you don't have to eat excessive calories, bro. That's just an excuse to be a fat ass. You know, you do need to be at a surplus, absolutely, but a surplus is, for me, it's anywhere from, and it's been proven, anywhere from 200 calories to 500 max above your maintenance. So for an example, if you eat 2,000 calories to maintain your weight, if you weigh like 100 and whatever pounds, eating 2,000 calories is going to maintain what you got. So if you want to gain weight, and obviously if you're doing this the natural way, it's going to take time to build muscle. So gradually increase your calories. 200 to 500 calories every day and train hard with intensity, you know. Vary up your reps. Don't only do like low rep heavy weight, also try lightweight high reps. The point is to break down those muscle fibers to encourage blood flow to the muscle and hypertrophy. And obviously back up all that training with some good nutrition, and you will see results. So yeah, when you're on this caloric surplus, you don't have to eat 100% clean. Definitely include some junk food if you want. Just don't make it like 100% of your diet. I like following, when I'm on a muscle building phase, I like to do the 80-20 ratio, where 80% clean, and the other 20% is whatever I want. And when I'm trying to lose weight, my favorite approach is just eat like 90% clean and eat as much of it as I'd like. So by default, by eating such nutrient-dense foods, you're gonna be super full, and you're not gonna have room to eat more calories. So therefore, you're gonna lose weight. Obviously not in like a month or less. It's gonna take time, but in my opinion, this is the best way. Like, I don't suffer, I don't crave, because I can eat enough protein and foods that I like. And I'm technically at a deficit. And science says you're gonna lose weight that way. My friend John Doe, we answered the question. Mr. Draw Guy, how's it going with the gym? Well, man, if you saw my YouTube shorts about having a shoulder injury, I've been out of the gym since frickin' December, man. Well, I got injured in December, so I wasn't able to do shoulder workouts, bench. I couldn't do anything. I was only doing like arms and lats. But then I noticed that also like agitated my joint, so I had to stop completely. This week though, it's been my first week into the gym, so it's been going really good. Doing light stuff for upper body. I don't want to go too crazy and get injured, but it's really fun, man. That first workout was amazing. It really was. It really helps your overall mood. So I get up super early to hit the gym. I go at about 5 in the morning. And for me, I like getting up early, especially when I have a really busy day, and I like getting my workout first thing in the morning. Because for me, if I can get one task done and I do it well, I perform well, it gets the ball rolling. It gets that momentum going for the day, so then I can hit every other goal that I have for that day. And here's a nice tip I have for you guys. So this is great for getting that daily sense of accomplishment, to stay motivated. I encourage you guys to write down your daily goals, everything that you want to do per day. Write down your goals on your notes or like on your diary, whatever, and do it like the night before, or you could even do it like a week in advance and schedule it all, your entire week, on Google Calendars. That's personally what I use. And that way you don't have to be winging it. You don't have to think what I have to do. You can just refer back to your daily, your thing. And this helps you get stuff done. And you don't have to rely on your own, like, oh, what do I do next? Oh, no, I got everything that I want to do. And, well, it's not going to be perfect, but I try to, like, get the mentality of I'm not going to go to sleep until everything off the list is checked. So, go to the gym, reading the Bible, filming some content. Hey, what's up, young blood? Doing some content, promoting like my business, etc. Do all that, and you feel good. Personally, I feel depressed if I go an entire day without doing anything. I think earlier this week, like I had like a really rough like week. I was like, I was going through a lot, so I took 3 days. I had the opportunity to take 3 days off, and I didn't do anything. But I noticed, bro, those 3 days were the most depressing days I've ever had in my life. And I think part of that reason was because I wasn't doing anything. Part of the reason was because I wasn't doing anything. Because as human beings, we're meant to do things. We're meant to walk. We're meant to conquer, man. Yo, what's up, young blood? I'm doing good, man. Yo, bro, I'm doing some Q&A right now, so drop any question you have, and I'll definitely answer it. We got 5 people on. Yo, what's up, guys? Love every single one of you. Drop any question into live chat that you have, and I'll answer it. But yeah, I have one more question here. I'm going to answer it right now. So, this last question says, how many judo-related injuries have you had? So, if you guys don't know what judo is, it's a martial art. It's of Japanese origin. So it's similar to jiu-jitsu. Well, actually, jiu-jitsu was born from judo. Just don't give us credit. But you use geese and you grip and you try to throw, but you also they teach you a bunch of amazing throws. You can see some of them on my YouTube. Um, but you know, the fight doesn't end there. You also have to finish them on the ground. So they teach you locks, arm bars, chokes, pins. It's great. So I encourage every man out there to learn women too, learn a martial art, because you need self defense. Especially as a man, like it's your duty to protect your family, yourself, your loved ones, because if you're the man of the house, who's your wife, who are your kids gonna turn to when like stuff goes down? And if you're not prepared, if you only, like, sure, we have muscle that's gonna help, but if you don't know how to use it efficiently, it's not. You're gonna have a hard time out there. So definitely learn a martial art. So to answer the question, how many injuries have I had? I had two really bad ones. So the first one was in my second judo competition. I actually sprained my freaking neck. I have it in yo, thank you, man, appreciate it, Youngblood. I had it on video, man. So like I tried to throw some dude, but I was like at a bad angle and he was kind of like going off. So in order to throw him, I kind of felt it and like I positioned myself in a really bad place. I did like a forward shoulder roll, and instead of like rolling on my shoulder, I head dove instead. And what happened was, again, I hyperextended my neck against the ground with all of his weight plus mine, and it just went forward and it clicked. I could have died. Like I could have snapped my neck. It's a miracle of God, man. It kept me alive. And I remember feeling like a sudden blood rush through my arm, and you know my neck still gets tense to this day. Like if I stand up like this too much, so I still haven't gotten it checked out. I have to do that. So that was horrible. And my latest injury back in 2019, I was also doing a judo competition, and that's when I sprained I sprained my AC joint for the first time, and that's been rough because I re-injured it, like a lot of you guys know, back in December. But I re-injured it after like 3 years, so it's tough, man. And yeah, I sprained it because I fell on it wrong. Like this guy turned me over, and I think I landed on his knee or his heel, and it just sprained somehow. But the X-ray shows that the joint isn't separated, like it's still intact. It was just agitated and highly inflamed, which still sucks because it's still healing up. It's not fully healed, so I can't like do super heavy presses, unfortunately, yet. Hopefully by the end of the summer I'll be good, but I'm still doing like some light work with resistance band and stuff. When did I start? When did I start train like judo, or when did I start lifting? I'm gonna answer both. Why not? So I started lifting late in high school. I'm gonna put this here, guys. I was actually a soccer player, believe it or not, back in judo. I actually was a soccer player back in high school, and I was trying to go pro. And bro, I had like zero social life in high school. I got no girls, no parties, no nothing. Um, and deep down, I wanted that. You know, I wanted what everybody else was doing. But like I'd always justify like, oh, I'm training because I wanted to become a pro soccer player from freshman year, and I was training every single day like on my own and stuff. Hot or cold, raining or dry, I was always out in the field like doing my own little exercises. And I always justify like, oh, I'm out here training hard while everybody else is like partying and hooking up with people or whatever, which is true. But the problem is I didn't mean it deep down. Like, okay, I did, but at the same time I wanted to do those things too, like low key. But and obviously, like when you're really young at that age, honestly, like if you feel like if you don't get that stuff handled, I would recommend, and you feel like it's gonna bug you for the rest of your life if you never experience it, then do it for sure. But I would recommend doing it as young as possible. Like if you're in high school and you have the opportunity to party and go out with girls. Obviously, I don't condone promiscuity, going around sleeping with people. I feel like it definitely damages women more, their psyche, but but in my opinion, it damages both individuals. Um, it just damages your soul, you know, because like sex is a sacred thing, man. Like you're becoming one flesh, and if you're going out giving that to everybody, bro, like you're bonding with multiple people. You know, it's just messed up, you know. Uh, and we live in a degenerate Western society where like sex has lost its meaning, and it's horrible, man. It really is. So, you know, one thing I'd tell my kids is to definitely save it for marriage, man, honestly. Especially like if I had a daughter, man, what I'd tell her is um don't ever give your body to a guy, especially the only man you should give yourself to is the man who um puts a rock on your hand, honestly, because that's how you know he's serious about you to begin with. Because any man, here, I'll go back to the judo question, but let me just go off on this tangent. Any man who is serious about a woman, he if they have sex, if he has sex with that woman too soon, while it doesn't always determine that they aren't serious, but like if the man really loves the woman, he's willing to respect her desires. He should have a desire too, you know, if he's, you know, religious or anything, to wait for marriage. So that's a different topic for a different day. But when did I start judo? So I started judo in 2018 after I quit soccer, actually, and I still wanted to pursue some sort of sport. I still didn't really know my purpose back then. I was still obviously into the gym and stuff, but I yeah, I kind of wanted, I guess it was kind of like a sports rebound. Like I wanted to go, because I really wanted to become a soccer player. And when I didn't do it, I accepted it pretty soon, but then I wanted to move into martial arts. And I kind of got inspired by the Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor fight that was going on back then in 2017, 2018. So that also boosted me. I gained a lot of inspiration from Bruce Lee as well. Just like awesome, like how small and skinny he was, but how incredibly strong and powerful he was. So I wanted to be like that. And my dad, he did judo when he was young. So my dad's a black belt. So honestly, I should have done judo when I was a kid, man. But like, I guess my dad didn't really push it that strongly on me. He just was like, do whatever you want, which I respect. Like you gotta let your kids pick whatever road they want to take. But I definitely love fighting. Fighting sports are awesome. Yeah, on the topic of purpose, how do you find it? I'm stumped. So, well, John, I don't know how old you are, man, but it's never too. Well, I'm not gonna lie with you. I'm not gonna say it's never too early to find it, because it kind of is, but it's not too early to start looking and putting yourself out there. So, well, you can try to like start your own business in your early 20s or teens, or do something crazy, you know, try to find your purpose. You know, for me, the advice I took was get a ton of experience when you're early 20s or teens. Do like work for free. Like find someone in your area of interest, at least, because obviously you don't know exactly what you want to do, but if you have a passion in the area of fitness and health, work at a gym for like, I don't know, like try to get some kind of job in these areas for free. Like it's called job shadowing, where you can, or like kind of like similar principles to an internship, where you would, you know, work for free, learn what that person does, what they go through, experiences, like how the job is, and it's not really for free because you're gaining valuable knowledge from it. So do that, do a bunch of things. I personally like went on like a 2-year dating spree where I just like went out with a bunch of girls. I'm not gonna lie, like obviously I don't condone promiscuity, but what I would recommend to my son, if he didn't get a lot of attention from women at a young age, that's gonna really like mess with you. You know, I guarantee you that, because if you date, you know, Western women, a lot of them are gonna be, you know, they're definitely gonna have their experience by default. Yo, what up, John? Nuna Makuna's my brother. They're definitely gonna have more experience than you, and if you come into that relationship with no experience of any kind, it's gonna mess you up, man, emotionally. Well, I don't condone having a bunch of sex, guys. Like you gotta really choose wisely, be really picky who you decide to be with. But at the very least, what I did in those last 2 years was I don't know if you guys know what cold approach is, but it's basically when you walk up to women who you find attractive and you hit on them, you start a conversation, you try to get their phone number. So I was dedicating myself to doing that like every day. I treated it like the gym. Like I would be like, all right, I'm going out to the beach or whatever, and I'm not going home unless I approach 5 to 10 women and challenge myself. Even if I got rejected, embarrassed in front of their friends, etc., I didn't care. To me, the feeling of cowering down, like being too much of a pussy to approach, that killed me more than rejection. And that can be applied to anything in life, honestly. Like if you're too afraid to take that leap of faith, starting your own business, hitting the gym, you know, doing whatever, if you're too afraid, the feeling of regret, the feeling of what if is going to kill you more versus taking that leap of faith and failing at it, you know? Yo, take care, brother. Thanks for being on. So yeah, guys, definitely start challenging yourself. But yeah, back to your question, John Doe. Definitely get a bunch of experience. Get a bunch of experience. And the most valuable thing I got out of that little dating phase, I guess, was the courage that I got from it. I grew some balls. Speech skills were absolutely developed. I became more well-spoken. I gained confidence in any social situation. It was definitely the most exhilarating, exciting, adventurous phase of my life, you know. So I definitely enjoyed it. Well, I would have done some stuff differently, you know, but you know, the confidence you gain from talking to strangers is priceless, and I carry that confidence with me and for the rest of my life, and I apply it to other areas of my life. All right, guys, we got 5 guys on here. Drop any question you have. If not, I'm gonna probably call it a night. I gotta prepare more for these guys. Like, this is fun. I took some kratom, so I'm like good to go. Let me check on Instagram, guys. Let me see how that's doing. Yeah, we got 3 people on. I mean, screw it. I'll stay on. I don't care. Like, this is by the way, guys. Well, I don't want to say I totally winged it. Like, I wrote down some questions that you guys had, but next time I gotta prepare more. Like, this is my first live stream. Dang, like, it would have been cool to have my friend on. We definitely would have hashed it up. Yeah, dude, eventually I want to start like my own little podcast thing and get like a nice little setup. It'd be fun. I love having like deep conversations like with people, my brother, my best friends. We talk about like amazing things. And that's the other thing, dude. Like, for me, like, I only surround my friends, like my closest friends are guys that are similar mindsets to me. Like, I only associate myself with like-minded individuals. Like Andrew Tate says it the best. Like, you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So you're the average of the 5 people you hang around with. So if you hang out with a bunch of like losers, bums, troublemakers, alcoholics, you're gonna be just like them. But if you hang out with like 5 ambitious men trying to make money, people that are in shape, they're gonna influence you. And if you're at a lower level than them, if you have any ambition as a man in you, that's going to make you self-conscious, and you're going to want to step it up and be at the level that they are. And that's only going to benefit you. So, you know, I live with my parents right now. So when I'm done with school, I have 1 more year of schooling left. So hopefully next summer, I'm really going to start to step it up with the online business and maybe find a job, work there part-time until I can make enough money with the online stuff so I can quit. And then move out. I'm gonna move out with my brother. He's a lot like me. He's into music, by the way. His name is Nuna Makuna. You can check out his stuff. He makes good music. He's also been at it for a while. But yeah, I'm gonna move out with him, and I'm looking for like a 3rd roommate. Cause I don't know if you guys know this guy named Kevin Samuels. He passed away last summer. Rest in peace, Kevin. But he was really big on YouTube. He gave like really good advice for like, he was like a life coach. He gave really good advice. So the thing I took away from him was when you move out, like, living alone is stupid. So if you guys are old enough and have the means to move out, definitely do it. You'll learn a lot. I personally haven't done it. My brother has like twice, but he's currently back with us. But if you can get like 2 other roommates, I would say like 3 to 4 max. But they're also like you. They're like-minded. They're ambitious. They're on a grind to have like a side hustle, bro. Like, he calls it like a wolf pack. You gotta find your wolf pack. If you got guys like that, bro, like, you guys are gonna kill it. Like, you guys are gonna push each other. You guys are gonna like have each other's back. You know, you're gonna catch each other simping. You know, you're gonna make sure you guys are on the right road. Versus having like random average roommates, they're chances are they're gonna slow you down. You know, like, I don't want anybody who constantly is a victim of their emotions, who's always depressed and never does anything about it. People who are like out of shape. You know, it's no offense to them. Like, if they're nice to me, I'm nice to them back. But personally, I can't like give myself and my resources and my attention to people like that. Like, I need people that are on a similar wavelength to me. And you guys should definitely start thinking about that. Start cutting some people off. You know, I mean, not like cut them off, but like your close circle. All right. I'm like talking to nobody. Who else is on, bro? We only got one guy on. Yeah, I definitely gotta step up my live game. That was, oh man, like I had some good momentum the first live stream, but then I freaking ended it, and now everybody left. Fuck, man. This is fun though. I want to do it. I should do this more often. There's nobody on. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna end it. I'm probably just gonna do some like video editing. I'm not even talking to anybody. All right, guys. Peace. All right. Peace out, guys. We're gonna do this again next week for sure. So yeah. Peace out.